This has been a long day, but the conference is just becoming bigger and bigger and actually giving us a lot of opportunities for networking, interaction, and learning on oil and gas, which is really a completely new industry for Namibia. So what stands out for me? So yesterday I attended from the afternoon, and what stood out for me was the whole local content discussion that we had, and also this morning it was all about oil and gas, more specifically on the gas sector, where they were explaining in terms of the potential and what needs to happen with Kutu gas in the industry, and obviously everything that surrounds the gas, because we normally focus on oil only, but there's also the gas that needs first to be extracted before we get to the oil or be pushed back. Yeah. So let me start by referring to our institution, the Nedbank Namibia, where obviously we are a green bank, and with the green bank we need to transition and mitigate and understand what is happening in the industry in terms of the energy mix that will come in. And when I look at my entity, we have got a oil expert in London, mostly driven from London. So if I look at on the ground, we don't have the skills. We don't have the skill set actually to be able to help our customers on the ground immediately. And as a result, this topic of skills is quite critical. Why it is also critical is because if you look at Namibia as a whole, I mean, we have Petrofund. Petrofund has trained 400 students so far in the oil and gas industry. But it's not enough, because the skills that Petrofund is doing is mostly on exploration, understanding the industry, but it doesn't touch the banking industry. Because you also need different skills for the financial sector so that you are able to appraise when we get applications to grant credit. We need to understand, first of all, industry, but also how do we support it, how do we take the risk, what is the risk factors that we need to consider in the industry. And that's where the gap is. And because there is a gap, we really need to step up as banking industry to the fact that we need to be around the table when we are dealing with oil and gas. We need to be around the table, listen to some of the key experts who are talking about oil and gas to understand all the relevant puzzles, how it fits in. Number two is also to learn from the countries. We have got different countries. We have Norway, we have Ghana, we have Nigeria, we have Angola close by. We need to be actually in those countries to learn in terms of how have the banking sector navigated this complex environment. What are they doing to support the local industry? And then thirdly, also we need to build the skills, like what I mentioned. Petrofund is doing it, but also what is academia doing? What is government doing? What are banks doing to partner with the relevant stakeholders so that we train our people? Because training our people is not going to come only from government. It will also come from banking industry. So we, through our bursary schemes, are now going to focus on which bursaries do we give, but to which institutions, because the institution is also critical. Yeah, if the University of Namibia is not offering that, or Polytechnic is not offering that, what do? Do we send our students to Angola? Where do we send them? And who is making those students, who is enabling those students to go to a place like Angola, maybe to varsities or Norway, where they have those skills and capacity? So we are looking as banking institution, we are looking at developing bursaries specifically focusing on oil and gas. So what I can say is Namibia is definitely the future energy hub. We have got the whole energy mix. We have got oil, gas, wind, solar, hydro, nuclear even. Now, if you look at that energy hub, this is the place to be. The opportunities that Namibia is offering in terms of oil and gas, from infrastructure to the men on the street, is quite vast. Secondly, what I also want to leave with the audience is that in terms of Namibia, we are surrounded by 5 SADC countries. 3 of them are landlocked, and 2 of them obviously have got access to oceans. But with this oil and gas, what we are trying to develop is infrastructure, the rail, road, seaport, all those developments will happen. So apart from just becoming the energy hub, we'll also become a logistic hub. We are already a tourism hub. Logistic hub is coming, and our president says agriculture is the future, so that is also coming. So you actually get a very diversified economy for our future. So therefore, I think if oil and gas is not offering that opportunity, then definitely there are other sectors that can offer those opportunities.